Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of NGW Proving Grounds. Tonight, we have some amazing matches for you, but before we get started, I just got to say, if you haven't seen NGW Emergence, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to stop right now, go back to my page, check out NGW Emergence. I know it's a long show, but some awesome matches, and it's really going to set up a lot of what's going on here tonight. So just that little caveat before we get going. If you haven't seen NGW Emergence, go check it out. Then jump back over here and enjoy Proving Grounds, Episode 7. Tonight we're going to have Brian Shin re-challenging Jake Warner in the ring, as well as Bryce Jordan and Cold Blooded taking on the League once again, this time in a non-title matchup. However, the main event, with a little bit of controversy, Max Nakamoto will be challenging Neil Cody. We saw at NGW Emergence these two men defeating the Enforcer in a 1-on-2 handicap tag team match for the Intercontinental Championship. Both of these men walking out Intercontinental Champion. Now in the NGW, you can't have a dual champion. And so tonight, we will settle the dispute. Who is the proper Intercontinental Champion? Is it Max Nakamoto? Neil Cody? I don't know. We'll find out tonight as they compete in a ladder match in the main event. In addition to that, we also have Vincent Wolf challenging Thom Knight with Christian Hopes in his corner to start the show off. And then Heath Austin will be taking on the Danger, Chris Danger. It starts here. It starts now. Let's go. Vincent Wolf created by myself, ChomoArigato, and then Thom Knight, as well as Christian Hopes, both created by Jace M 1989. As we get started here on Proving Grounds, the opening matchup, these two men forming the Knights of Hope after some frustrations, a couple of losses in the previous weeks.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in tonight. I'm Michael Cole, and on my left, as always, the incomparable Jerry the King Lawler.
Oh, and from what I understand, Michael,
Vincent Wolf wrenching the neck
only signs went up early for
Thom
this one. Can you believe
against
I
the
couldn't
ropes
even
here.
get comp tickets for my girlfriends? Oh yeah, this
Vincent
is
Wolf
absolutely
definitely
fantastic.
having the advantage in terms of size. But Thom Knight...
And the tie-up, make no mistake about it, this is all about skill, determination, and power.
And we're watching human
kind of looking to gain a little momentum tonight, move up in the rankings towards the NGW Tag Team Championships.
Find out who's the better competitor, that's for sure. No gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned one-on-one action.
Vincent Wolf tied up in those ropes there, and Thom Knight takes advantage and into the Russian leg sweep.
This is exactly
down
how
to
he
the
drew
mat.
this one up.
Today, too fast.
When his strikes land, you can feel it in the first few rows.
Oh, is that so, Michael Cole? Well, aren't you fancy?
One of these guys is going to walk away with the win here tonight. I just can't imagine one of them also accepting defeat.
Thom Knight looking to be a little more beardy tonight than usual. Perhaps letting that beard grow out a little bit.
Nice
That packed a punch.
Looking to perhaps be changing his image a little bit.
Doing a great job of avoiding any serious offense. That'll go a long way as this one progresses.
Oh, out of nowhere. Look out. He's got him.
Fist drop knocking the wind right out of the chest.
Oh, man, you're not kidding. Catch your breath.
Hard elbows to the neck of Vincent Wolf, taking him down to the mat.
Quickly in this one.
You're right, Cole. These two don't like each other, and we're going to find out
Wade
how
is
much
picking
they
him up,
really do dislike
pushing
each
him
other
into
in
the
this
corner.
match.
Vincent Wolf
Making it look
denies
easy.
him the opportunity to gain more ground. Down to the mat, into the pin.
Plenty of fight
and a kick out.
You're right. This guy's still near 100%.
By Thom. Christian Holmes looking a little discouraged over there. Perhaps not this match not going the way that he had hoped it would.
Promised to bring you a great night of action.
What a punch!
Oh,
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
Vincent Wolf kind of out wrestling Thom Knight here in the beginning of this matchup.
Oh, out of nowhere!
Again, scouting really well Thom Knight's offense.
My God, his body's
Vincent.
been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here. There it
Uh-oh,
is, the
what's
single
going
leg
on here?
camel clutch. Camels are crying all over the country.
Christian Holmes throwing that chair into the ring. But this is not a non-disqualification match, so.
Good Lord,
The hard shot to the chest.
That's what it's like being so far off the mark.
It is looking like Thom Knight is in some pretty serious trouble here.
Is that arm in now? Can he do it? Can he dig down deep? And he lets him out. Well, he might have been losing some of his grip there anyway. He probably figured it would be better to release the hold now before his opponent could counter.
Thom Knight is not having very much luck here.
Thinking to avoid that. Look at the attack here.
Oh, man. Talk about a direct hit.
What's he doing? Wedging that steel chair into the corner. Telling Vincent Wolf to get back in the ring. Wait a minute, Thom, he's right behind you, man. And up, and down on the knee. Again, the pin. Got that cover, but a kick out by Thom Knight.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything.
I think the referee finally saw that Thom had wedged that chair in the corner.
Great counter.
We're looking at
Enziguri to the head of Thom. Vincent really taking control of this matchup.
This is what happens when someone
dropping that elbow straight into the knee.
Leg can't stand much more abuse.
Again, working the knee and into the cover, but a kick out before one.
This match goes on.
And Thom Knight is resilient, if nothing else.
He's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Refusing to give up here. After this brutal assault, this brutal technical assault by Vincent Wolf.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance.
A hard shoulder
there.
taking Vincent to the outside of the ring and in the hands of Christian Holmes.
Between the ropes.
And that's a good thing.
What's he doing here?
There's definitely facial damage. I just wonder if anything's broken.
Yeah, he's going to have a Roman nose. Going to roam all over his face.
We're looking at complete domination here.
What are you doing? We got a match going on
distracted by Christian Holmes. Thom with a roll up. And a reversal by Vincent Wolf and a kick out.
He lives to fight again.
Not today, too fast. He's moving like a man possessed.
Again with that neck breaker to Vincent Wolf.
Both of these competitors have so much resolve. It's going to take a minor miracle to keep one of them down. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
It is so hard to stop that kind of strength. Here's the cover.
And the shoulders up.
And
kick out before
continues.
two.
I love this. It's going to take more than that to keep him down tonight.
We'll see if Thom has what it takes here to be victorious against Vincent. Man, they call
one-on-one action here tonight.
the Wolf.
Nice counter. If he keeps
nice reversal there and a clothesline to Wolf.
Real fast.
Thom Knight starting to mount a comeback here.
Quick thinking to
but
avoid that.
It could be short-lived. And a pile driver. It looks like Thom is busted open.
He's been opened up.
Blood beginning to pour down his forehead.
Those moves have really started to add up. And there's the reversal. Out of nowhere.
Again, Thom reversing that toe kick to the abdomen. Climbing up to the top rope, but Vincent already on his feet.
Cut off at the last second.
Going up to the top rope. What is he thinking here? Oh, the superplex. Straight to the center of the ring. Thom Knight absolutely devastated. Oh, working on that forehead there, trying to bust him open a little bit more.
Can he do it?
And a kick out before two by Thom Knight.
To get the job done.
There's no keeping this guy down tonight.
Christian Hope's not looking very satisfied here with Tom's performance.
Today, too fast. Looking motivated now. We're looking at complete domination here. I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else.
Wrenching the joint there. Tom's elbow being stretched.
Another amazing singles contest.
He's fighting out of it here. Let's see if he can. He's got it. Oh.
All here. Oh my, Wolf comes up big there.
No kidding. Wolf showing absolutely no pity.
The distraction by Christian Hope's. It might be just enough. Enough time there to allow Tom to escape that cover by Vincent Wolf, and now Vincent Wolf back on the assault, but Christian back on the apron.
The shoulders are down.
Two, and a kick out. Match continues.
Like they say, Cole, timing is everything. I can't believe it.
Tom looking a little rough here. What,
this guy can go toe-to-toe with
across the knee.
Uh-oh.
And he's signaling for it.
To strike. Quit running your mouth. And move. What a smart move.
Here it is. Here it is. Oh, the Knights of the Round by Thom Knight, and he's going for the cover. One, two. And he just barely. Wolf kicking out at the last second. Tom cannot believe it. What is it going to take for him to end this match? I guess we will find out.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow.
Snapmare. And into the reverse chin lock. Wearing Vincent Wolf down.
These two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them tonight.
Oh, nice reversal. Oh, that hurt. He's really been zeroed in on, but he's still showing some signs of life.
Oh,
he's going to be seen
that DDT straight to the outside of the ring. Perhaps getting a little bit of that chair in the offense.
Watch it, watch it.
Strikes like that can end this one in a hurry.
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real
Taking
fast.
it back into the ring.
Oh, big elbow, that should do it. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage. Hey, come on. There's no need for this.
And a roll up by Tom. This could be enough. One, two. Oh, just barely. Again, Wolf kicking out at the last second.
Making a statement here. Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months.
Again with the knees to the abdomen. And another Russian leg sweep to Wolf.
Knocked in the middle of next week.
Off the ropes there, and another neck breaker.
It's been so physical.
You're right about that.
Both of these men bleeding.
Oh my gosh, the face.
Check that out. That's how effective offense can be when you're able to combine moves together.
He's setting it up.
Here it goes. He's calling for it. The Knights of the Round.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, nice, and he landed it.
Wow,
Going for the cover.
Will this be it?
I think he's
1,
got
2, 3.
What a win. Man, he's got a
Very nice. Good victory there by Thom Knight. Christian Hope's looking very proud. The team mounting a little bit of ground perhaps in the rankings tonight. We will see as the weeks continue, heading into NGW one night only. Really only in a couple of weeks, so that's 2 weeks from today, or 2 weeks from yesterday, Sunday. So that's going to be NGW one night
exactly
only.
During this one. You want to talk about incredible high-impact sports entertainment? Check out what happened during this match. Oh boy,
that was quite a battle between these two men. I honestly think that if Christian Hope had not been there, it may have been a very different story for Thom. But nevertheless, he came out victorious in a brutal, brutal contest between Wolf and Knight. Wonder if we'll see more between these two. Only time will tell.
Win despite absorbing a huge amount of punishment there.
At the risk of getting ahead of myself, if this guy keeps winning matches like that, we better reserve some room for him in the Hall of Fame.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed it.
Up next, we have Heath Austin taking on Chris Danger. Chris Danger, of course, created by IAmTheDenk, or, Dink Ops from YouTube. And Heath Austin, created by, I think it's Rhelyc, but it's RHELYC. He has several stars here in NGW, so check him out on the PlayStation 4 Community Creations. And again, you can find all of my content as far as arenas and championships and several of my superstars on Community Creations as well. So feel free to download those and have fun with them, or whatever it is that you choose to do. And if you do download those, just leave me a comment. You can go ahead and leave a rating if you want, and let me know what you think of them. I really appreciate it. I always try to give credit where credit is due, so anyone who has a superstar that is being used in NGW will receive proper credit. That extends all the way to my good friend Mr. MRTubarr, who really kind of got me started broadcasting and uploading events here. So big shout out to him. Good guy. Has a large appreciation for the work that I do, which means a lot to me. So thank you, sir. And if you haven't already, go check out his channel as well. He uploads NGW content regularly. But enough of that. We have Chris Danger making his way out to the ring. Haven't seen him in a few weeks, so it'll be nice to have him back in the squared circle. This time taking on the NGW World Heavyweight Champion, Heath Austin, who was successful at NGW Emergence against the #1 contender, Andersen. The Danger. Looks like Heath Austin is about to enter the danger zone. I think this is the first time that these two men have actually competed against each other. Maybe not, though. I might be misremembering some of my previous broadcasts, so we'll see how this goes. Chris Danger was a former Intercontinental Champion here in NGW, so no stranger to championship.
And approaching the ring from Spokane, Washington.
Here he comes, the man himself.
World Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Heath Austin.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight.
This guy's incredibly popular. I mean, he's not JBL popular, but he's popular.
Yeah, he's actually liked.
JBL popular? You kidding me? No offense, JBL, but come on, man. that's one thing, man. Okay, I gotta say, 2K17, they really need to fix the commentary. These guys are like a broken record, man. They repeat the lines over and over again. I can't stand it. But anyways, that is why I'm doing commentary, at least to the best of my ability. We'll see how all that goes. You know what? We'll just see how this match goes. I'm gonna let the computer take over.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena.
Heath Austin.
This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Quick on the offense here. No games. Taking Chris Danger into the corner. Dropping the face over that turnbuckle. Quick work on the head. Comes to a kick to the face from Chris Danger. Two men lock up.
Backing down here.
Yeah, and you could cut the tension.
Very nice. Oh, down to the mat. Into the headlock.
Oh, this is a standoff.
Definitely looking good so far. Hasn't taken too much punishment up to this point.
Controlling the tempo.
The hammer lock there from behind. Chris Danger now kind of in charge of this match as these two begin here. But Heath Austin with the reversal.
Controlling the tempo.
By the way, if any of you guys notice some of your superstars wearing different attire, it is because I periodically update the attires just so they're wearing something different every so often.
Oh,
so
out of nowhere.
if you see anything on here that you're like, oh wait, I didn't do that, that's why. I typically will update attires from show to show or from pay-per-view to pay-per-view. So sometimes they'll just have variations in the color schematic and all that, but
I don't believe the destruction
I do not change any of the movesets or facial features of any of the superstars. Sometimes the gear changes, but I try to respect y'all's creations as much as I can.
That's coming down from a long way up and hitting hard.
Oh, hard shot to the side of Chris Danger's face, leaving a little bit of a bruise there, it looks like.
He's taking damage to the back of the
nice
head.
brain buster, and Heath Austin
And he may be able
reeling
to
from
much
that
more of
attack.
this abuse.
Oh.
From our vantage point, it doesn't even look like a sweat has been broken.
Stopping Chris Danger from fighting out of the corner, but he manages to do it anyways with an elbow to the face of Heath Austin and a Russian leg sweep down to the mat. Driving that knee straight down into the canvas. But Austin
Not today, too fast.
into the cover here.
Shoulders are down.
And he kicks out.
And he
Oh,
lives to fight again.
nearly a 2 count. But Danger kicking out.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Only about 4 minutes into this matchup.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Both of these men going
He's
at it
endured
pretty
heavy blows here.
feverishly.
I don't know how much longer he can go.
Oh,
The referee
and a
may
whippersnapper
call this
there by
match game.
Danger.
Oh my gosh, this
Taking
is
him
awful.
down.
I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you get hit like that, for the next 15 minutes, everybody
And a
you see has an
moonsault
exact
off a second
plan.
rope. Danger unleashing the arsenal here. Austin into the corner. Elbow to the face of Danger. But a Falcon Zero puts Austin back to the mat and into the cover again. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out.
He managed to get a shoulder
Austin still in the match. Didn't quite think that a Falcon Zero was going to be enough this early in the game, but
We know what's coming here.
with Danger, you never really know. Oh, and here it goes. 1, 2, but a kick out by Austin. The match continues.
Just making his presence felt there.
He's looking at it. That's it. He's done. Hey!
Oh, and a oh man. Here he goes. Into the cover. Could be enough. 2.
And the shoulders
Oh,
up
but
out.
not
That's a kick out.
not
Nice.
enough at
What do you
all.
have
And
to
Chris
do to keep
Danger
this guy down?
looking a
When he
little
gets
upset
going like
here.
this, there are few better.
Austin kicking out. staying in this. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, but Chris Danger is large and in charge right now. Drop kick to the face of Austin. Austin's looking like he's having a little trouble here against the Danger. Got him in that arm lock there, wrenching the elbow.
Look at these two giving it their all. There's
getting a little torque in there, stretching out that muscle. A muscle Heath Austin very much needs if he's going to hit that pop-up powerbomb.
Not going to win many matches with that move. Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action.
I go to WWE.com all the time to catch up on the Divas. Watch out here.
Danger's just completely dominating this match right now.
This is going to be bad.
Austin in big, big trouble here.
Look at this. He just look out.
Oh, nice reversal there. Austin popping up at the last second. Danger eating the canvas.
Nicely executed.
Oh, what a
Couple
shot.
headbutt there,
That
straight to
did
the face
some
of Danger, but an
serious
elbow
damage.
in retaliation.
And expect to be in the match much longer.
And Danger back on the offense.
Nice move. They can end it here. What now?
1, 2. Oh, and a kick out again. Austin still in the match. Danger dropping down to a knee.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
She's taking everything out of Danger here. Despite being in control, Austin
Right on the kidney.
continues
Almost makes that look easy.
to kick out.
Uh-oh. He's in
signaling
position,
for it here.
ready to strike. Oh, it'll take a minor miracle to come back from this.
Going for broke.
Oh!
This has to be it. Oh my
The champion now bleeding here.
Think he's got him.
And he kicks out.
And a kick out again.
Fight again.
Danger furious.
He refuses to lose.
Austin
We're
kicking
looking
out at the last second.
domination here.
Literally 2.95 on that cover attempt by Danger. Continuing to work the head there, attacking him on the injury. Blood flowing down Austin's face, and Danger now taking Austin to the top rope.
Both of these competitors have
But Austin,
it's going to take a
Austin with an elbow to the
miracle
face
keep
there.
one of them
The
down.
Danger picking him up, and pile driver to the Danger. Austin, knowing that's probably not going to be sufficient for the victory, picking him back up, but he eats a Hurricane Run as a result.
Amazing moves in this match.
Austin back on the mat.
Don't get up.
Danger, what's going on here?
Look out.
Austin
Uh-oh.
popping up like a Pop-Tart, as my good friend Mr. Tubarr would say, but he's in
with a very effective submission hold.
it's like an Anaconda Vice.
Wait a minute.
Oh, but Heath Austin.
What sheer
Heath Austin reversing out of the Anaconda there and into a side headlock. And wrenching the neck of Danger. This match is crazy, man.
Shake off the moderate damage that's been inflicted here.
This is the second match of the night, and already epicness already.
Going for the double play with this move.
Really working that elbow there of Austin. The shoulder and elbow really taking a lot of damage in this match. If Austin doesn't make a comeback soon, he may actually be walking home as a loser tonight.
And
Oh!
targeting the head.
Being very strategic in his assault here is the Danger, and a roll up. 1, 2, 3.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
And Chris Danger looking like
WWE competitors tore this
looking to make a name for himself, taking down the World Heavyweight Champion of NGW. What does that mean for the future? Possibly that Chris Danger will be moving up in the rankings here on Proving Grounds. Definitely making a statement, taking the World Heavyweight Champion down in this matchup.
And here's just some of the action we saw during the match.
Absolutely incredible. On his comeback match here, NGW Proving Grounds, the Danger defeating the World Heavyweight Champion. Unbelievable.
There was no love lost in that match. And look at the impact in
When
these
talk about
highlights.
making a comeback, that is how you do it. Got to take a swig of my Pepsi here. Got to keep that throat, you know. No, but seriously, only the second match of the night, and we've already had two epic matches.
Was incredible.
Heath Austin, can almost guarantee he's going to want to have a rematch there with Chris Danger after suffering that loss there. That probably very embarrassing for the world champion to go out one night after one hellacious match against the #1 contender.
An amazing contest comes to a
But
close
Danger,
following a decisive
Danger does
victory.
not look embarrassed. He looks very and pleased with himself over that victory. Coming up next, we got Brian Shin taking on Jake Warner once again, one night after their encounter at NGW Emergence, where we saw Jake Warner assaulting Brian Shin after the match, a match in which he was victorious in, just kind of taking that last cheap shot against Brian Shin. We'll see if Brian Shin gets any revenge tonight on Jake Warner as they continue to battle it out in the squared circle.
And there's the bell. Oh, Michael, this is going to be fun to watch. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
Brian Shin, no games here.
This guy's a machine.
Taking the fight straight to Jake, right out of the bell here. The match is fast and furious, I guess. Is the right word I'm looking for. Oh, leg sweep to Jake, taking him down.
But sure is effective.
Brian Shin is
Not
pissed.
today, too fast. Oh, out of nowhere.
Kick straight to the face of Jake.
Thinking to avoid
Oh,
that.
Jake scouted that spear pretty well, taking Brian Shin to the mat,
Simply reminding
slamming
him
his head
that he's here.
into the canvas, much like he did last night at NGW Emergence. These two men, their feud is not about championships. Really not even about the moving up in the ranks here. It's just about pure aggression and hatred for one another.
He needs to be able to put things back together here.
Both of these men coming from very different walks of life. Brian Shin, a former UFC champion. Jacob Warner kind of resenting him for that.
Oh, out of nowhere.
See if that UFC experience comes into play here. You know, last night he was not victorious, but the fight was definitely pretty brutal between the two of those
who
men.
does a methodical pace benefit, King? Well, shoulders down. Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder
Quick
up.
cover, but not really mounting much momentum there. Jake with a hook to the face. Brian Shin a reversal and a knee straight to the gut, taking Jake down to the mat. Jake quickly recovering.
Thinking to avoid that.
That arm wrench, throwing Brian Shin to the mat. Kind of taking a shooting stance before dropping Brian
Seems
on
like
his
these
neck.
guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight.
Oh, and a knee to the back of the head.
Never pleasant, and that one was no exception.
Yeah, your knee's really, really hard, and it hurts when it lands.
Oh,
man.
German
How much
suplex.
damage did that cause to the neck?
We're looking at complete domination here.
Look at this. This could be it.
Impact
Oh.
DDT.
Ooh, that's ugly.
So far, we've had 4 men bleed, and we're only in the 3rd match of the night. So much violence.
Oh,
And a neck breaker to Jake. Brian Shin already
Just
busted
making
open
his
in the early
presence felt
goings here.
Whoa, there's no wasted movement. Anytime
He didn't
you can
reverse
string
that
offense
one.
together like that, it helps confuse and dismantle your opponent.
Now that's the type
Perhaps
of move that
trying to
sends a
bust
message
Jake
to an
open
opponent.
Yeah, and that's
on
a
his
message
own
you don't want to
as
receive.
well. These men are starting to boil over here.
Man, you can hear that. It's awful.
No kidding. How much more can he take?
Oh, that'll take the wind right out of you.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
And another German suplex to Jake
My
Warner,
God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs.
dropping
are
that
the
knee
brunt of the
across the
attack.
back of the head.
We could
Perhaps
get
a little
doctor out
payback
here
there
as
on
a
Jacob
precaution.
Warner.
Damaged ribs like that can make
And
it hard
again,
to breathe.
the knee to the back of the head. Oh. Takedown by Jacob Warner. Brian Shin now on the mat, and Jake in control. But for how long?
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. This
Tossing
has been
Brian
brutal.
Shin to the outside of the ring.
Very painful for these guys. Look out. Oh, man.
Oh.
He landed right on his neck.
Taking
from
him
that
to
German
Suplex City here.
You have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
The champ, Brian Shin. What's he doing? Taking out that steel chair.
What
Oh,
a
but
match.
Jake getting out of the way just in time.
Back in the ring now.
Yeah, let's just see how long they can keep it in the ring.
Oh, very nice. Brian Shin catching Jake off guard with that spinning
Both of
cross
these
chop
competitors have so much
into the
resolve.
corner.
It's going to take a minor
Oh.
miracle to keep one of them down.
Jake with the reversal. Brian Shin with the reversal of his own. Oh, and Jacob Warner dodging.
The neck. Ouch.
Brian Shin going for that, what would look like the finish there.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Hard whip into the turnbuckle. Brian Shin, match is pretty crazy.
His midsection taking a lot of damage here.
Oh, did you hear the impact from that headbutt?
Perhaps upset over the events at Emergence, Brian Shin continues to go for that chair.
The body's taking some abuse here, but nothing that can't be shaken off. And he dodges that one.
Again, the German suplexes to the outside of the ring,
I'm not sure I can watch this.
taking Jake
Paying
once
attention to
more
the
to
back now.
Suplex City.
Once you get out of the
and
ring,
on to the
anything can happen.
concrete.
You've got exposed
Oh,
steel, concrete,
man.
the barricades, and all of it can be used
That's
to
some,
cause massive damage.
brutality we have not yet seen from Brian Shin. Tossing the chair into the ring. The referees count up to 5.
These competitors trying to keep their wits about them.
Well, Cole, it's so important not to lose your cool in a match like this, not to lose your focus. You make a mistake, and I guarantee you, your opponent is going to capitalize on it.
The referee grabbing the steel chair. Oh, but Jacob Warner kicks straight to the face of Brian Shin. Going for that suplex with the reversal there. Shin, though.
Nowhere.
What's he thinking?
Quick thinking to avoid that. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Oh, man. How do you stand after an attack like this?
Jake signaling for the spear here. Let's see if he's going to hit it.
Oh,
Oh, and he does. Brian
That is a
Shin
huge
down to the
move by
mat.
Warner, Michael.
Brian Shin looks to be out. Jacob Warner having the advantage now.
This should do it right there.
I
See
think
if
this
he's
is
going to
it.
get it. And a kick out by Brian Shin at the last minute, showing some resiliency here.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Kick back, relax, and enjoy your Monday night with some great
again with that
WWE
DDT.
action. Few
Brian
superstars
Shin
are as dominant as this guy.
Here we go. If he keeps up this pace, this
fighting
could turn
back.
real ugly. Oh, wow. Here he comes. Now this is a comeback. And listen to this crowd. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been physical.
Jacob Warner with the reversal.
Oh, ow!
Whoa, a direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
When this guy's on, look out. He's going to take a chance here.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be
Brian
worth it or
Shin
not.
going after the top rope.
I don't know how
Not
much
very
longer he's gonna be able to
characteristic
go.
of Brian Shin, but Jacob
Take a
Warner.
chance like
Oh, with a spear off the top
there.
rope.
That is a
That
huge
was
move by Warner,
awesome. And the crowd on their feet.
Hey, the shoulders are down.
Oh, and a kick out. A kick out before two. Brian Shin kicking out before the two.
Found nothing but empty
Jacob
air that
Warner
time.
back on the
That's
offense,
what you
but
call
that
swinging
was
for the fences
incredible.
and missing.
Floored by the neck breaker.
Look at the arrogance of Jake as he taunts the crowd,
You can feel it.
feeling
Here
the
he comes.
boos.
The fight's on.
Oh, Brian Shin with the reversal there. Jacob Warner looking to go all out there with a comeback attempt on Brian
Look at
Shin
these
after
two
that
giving it their
amazing
all.
kick
There's
out.
absolutely no quit in them tonight.
But Brian Shin telling him, I don't think so. And a roll up.
Wait a minute. Schoolboy.
1, 2, 3. And Brian Shin gets the victory.
What a match.
Woo-hoo! Holy shit, that match was crazy.
Oh, that was a match for the record books. The WWE Universe will be buzzing about this one for a while.
I just gotta take a minute. That match was crazy. Holy shit, man. That was,
Well,
I hate to say it, but that match was better than the pay-per-view match, man. That match was insane. Still, go check out the Emergence match if you haven't, but that match was off the chain, man.
Let's take a look at some of the big highlights.
I think that's gonna give Dagger 8 DJ some shit to be proud of right there. Your boy took home the win tonight.
We got a couple of highlights here. Let's check them out.
And there was the deciding moment, the roll-up. Jacob Warner unable to kick out, perhaps being taken a little bit by surprise by Brian Shin. Hell yeah.
Here's your winner,
I don't know what's going on tonight. The show is insane. The show is
And that's a huge win
insane.
for this guy.
You know, I don't recall ever actually being pinned, but you would have to think it's pretty humiliating.
Well, that was indeed a great match. And I think it's worth emphasizing how huge this victory is.
Huge indeed, Michael Cole, but we must move on. Coming up next, a tag team rematch between the DOA Coalition and the League. That's the Enforcer and Troy Cassidy. We get a few results here from the matchup. We see that Brian Shin being very perseverant in this matchup against Jacob Warner. Jacob Warner kind of taking the cowardly way there, some of his tactics. So both of those men received a little bit of a boost in those stats, but we must move on. Cold-blooded there, created by my good buddy Mr. Tubarr. That's MRTubarr. Find Cold on Community Creations. Bryce Jordan and the Enforcer, both created by me, ChomoArigato. And then we've got Troy Cassidy, created by Rob Crowhurst. Last I checked, he was still on Community Creations. So if you can find him on there, be sure to check him out. Download these characters. Awesome, awesome stuff. And again, I'll just go ahead and say that you can get the NGW Proving Grounds Arena also on Community Creations. Plan to carry all this stuff into WWE 2K17, so be sure to check that out when we get around to it. But that is still a ways off. What is not off, at least not a ways off, is this matchup. It's coming up next. Having come out of NGW Emergence Tag Team Champions, the DOA Coalition, in charge tonight against the League.
That way they can set the tone for the match.
You said that right. They're setting the tone for the match.
Nice reversal.
Starting out strong.
Get ready, folks. Get ready.
But the League is definitely not a team to be trifled with. When the DOA Coalition first encountered them, they were absolutely decimated by the prowess and technicality of the League.
Injury there. If you want to be the face of the company, you don't bother with this.
They've had plenty of in-ring experience against them, however, and I think it's proven to be to their advantage now that they've been able to scout their technique and their style. Cold-blooded with the kick to the face of Troy Cassidy.
He's got him. Uh-oh. What are we going to see here?
Troy, though, quick on the offense. Taken down cold-blooded and Cold starting to feel the pain there.
We're in the feeling out process. Who's
Look
going
at the
to
power.
get the advantage and maintain
Just
control?
kind of manhandling Cole.
Look at this. He's in full control of this one.
Cole's shirt says, "You better be scared," but in all honesty, I think he ought to be a little bit scared of Troy and the Enforcer, who are probably very upset after their match at the pay-per-view. The Enforcer having lost the Intercontinental Championship, as well as the two men being unsuccessful in their attempt to claim the tag team championships.
Strategy taking shape here and really coming into play.
Man,
Cole telling the referee he was not going to tap out.
Absolutely dissected.
Nice vertical suplex over the reversal there by Cassidy. The Samurai throwing Coles into the corner.
He gets the tag.
With a successful tag there, the referee acknowledging the tag. The Enforcer throwing a right hook straight into the abdomen of Cold. Again, into the corner. And the Enforcer now holding that wrist there.
For years, Monday night has
Taking
been the most exciting night
Cold
in
to the
sports
mat
entertainment.
for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Cold keeps this match alive. Fighting out of that attempted hold there by the Enforcer.
We may have to worry about internal injuries.
He makes the tag. Now with complete control. Well, he's got his opponent, and what's he going for here?
There can only be one top dog here in the WWE, and a win here will go a long way in solidifying one of these guys' claims of being the best in the business.
Couple of stomps to the chest and abdomen of Bryce Jordan. Bryce just getting into this match. Nice reversal there.
I tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen
And
them
a
in.
forearm to the head and a drop kick, taking the Enforcer down.
This one's over. Moves like that can
Kick
upset
to the
your opponent
chest.
more than hurt them.
Bryce Jordan joining the DOA Coalition almost a couple of weeks after Cold-Blooded made his first appearance here in NGW. Both of those men taking the tag team titles promptly, and they've held them ever since. This will actually be their, I know we're only in the second pay-per-view in the series, but this is actually their fourth pay-per-view, having defended those tag team titles. So they've had the belts for quite some time, and they're not looking to give them up anytime soon.
Makes the tag. He's in big trouble.
fighting out of that.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE.
Bryce Jordan.
I can attest that this is no different.
Taking him up.
Not today,
And
too fast.
it's like a crucifix. Oh, but Troy Cassidy powering out of it there.
Uh-oh.
Sliding and into a leg lock there.
A rolling knee bar. I haven't seen that in a while. Look at him trying to use all the
The
strength
rolling
and power
knee
he
bar.
can muster to escape this.
Damn.
After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist. Looking to catch him off guard.
Quick round count. Somehow, he's kicked it
Kick
into
out
another
at 2
gear
by
here
Bryce. Match continues,
Really
and Troy
pushing his
Cassidy
opponent to the
wrenching the
limit
neck
here.
and the head of Bryce Jordan. I think Bryce Jordan is going to need to tag out here pretty soon.
The tag team scene here.
Cold-blooded looks like he's fired up, ready to get back in the ring.
Because of action like
Uh-oh.
this.
The WMD, and he drops him to the mat.
Oh, there it is.
Will this be enough?
Hang on. And he's in there trying to get something going for his partner.
Ooh, and a kick out just barely by Bryce Jordan keeps this match going.
Oh,
Troy
what a
Cassidy
shot.
not even hesitating. Straight up into the power bomb.
Getting involved now.
But the enforcer was in the way. See if that has any effect, but he goes for the German suplex there, kind of deadlifting Bryce off the mat, and he's signaling. It looks like he's going to go for the finish here.
This is not the position you want to be in.
See if Bryce has what it takes to fight out of this, or will he submit?
There's the release. What's going to happen now? I'm scared
Troy
to ask.
Cassidy letting him out of it, going for the cover here.
Going for the cover.
A Cold in the ring,
They're still alive.
and a save by
You
Cole.
remember that song back in the day? Staying Alive? Well, that was it in WWE terms.
Staying alive.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark. Uh-oh, this is bad.
You can tell by the way I walk that I'm... All right.
Oh!
Gator roll there by Troy Cassidy, pulling it back on the neck. Face first into the mat. Troy Cassidy back to his feet.
Me too. I've given up even trying
Going
to figure
back
out what they're
in
going to
for
do
the
next.
tag, bringing
I
the
can sit
enforcer back to the
watching and
match.
enjoying.
Bryce Jordan looking to make a tag.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Or was he just luring the enforcer into that corner? Either way, package pile driver takes him straight to the mat. Tag in to Cold.
And he finally gets out of the ring.
And a forearm straight to the head, but an Irish whip from the enforcer and a shoulder.
Catching a beating.
An elbow straight to the face of Cold-Blooded.
Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Just enough to piss him off, and going for the cover here.
And the shoulders
For the kick out before a 2.
3 count, that's all that matters.
We're looking at complete
Troy Cassidy trying to get the
here.
crowd riled up, trying to get them excited. They're all on their feet for this tag team match. The tag team champions taking on the #1 contenders.
These superstars looking for a
And
victory,
looking pretty
to build
strong right now.
momentum.
You're right about that. Momentum is
This
so
could
important in
be a
match like
repeat
this.
here of what we saw at Emergence.
Now, who does a methodical pace benefit, King?
Well, I'll tell you, whenever the dominating competitor takes his time, it gives everybody a chance to catch their breath.
Heading up to the very top here. Cold, the enforcer, down to the mat.
Like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near
And
future.
into the cover.
The shoulders are
1,
down.
2, but a kick out by the enforcer. Oh, yeah.
These are great competitors, great, tremendous gladiators here in WWE.
Some of the best superstars that WWE have to offer. He's absolutely relentless here. He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Look out. Huge power move. It only takes a couple of those to bring his night to an end.
Nice backdrop by Cold. The Enforcer looking to be in trouble, but oh, a right hook straight to the face, knocking, well, Cold out cold. Troy back in the ring now. Cold-blooded,
I don't think the tag team
getting the advantage. Just being a little bit faster there than Troy on that exchange. Bryce back in the ring.
And now he's
Crowd
back
still
out
on their
apron.
feet. Everyone standing for this match.
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much
The
longer they can
anticipation.
compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Who
The
is
way
going
things
to
are
win?
in there, I'd say not much
Oh
longer.
man,
My
you
gosh,
see this
is a
amazing
beating.
move again? What the
That's
holy
it.
hell was
He's
that?
out. Boy, he just got laid
What?
out.
All right.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the
Yeah,
action
I don't know
inside
what the hell
ring. That's
that
where you're
was.
gonna win this
That was
thing.
some crazy alien
Diving into his bag of
crazy alien
acrobatic
stuff
tricks.
going on. I don't know. Either way, Bryce Jordan did some kind of move.
Oh, out of nowhere.
Supposed to be a tornado DT, but anyways, 1, 2, and a kick out by Jordan. Man, I don't know
He's
this
simply
game.
reminding him that
Sometimes
he's
I don't
here.
know.
Nowhere to go.
Oh shit.
He's
Is he gonna
pressing
tap
all the
out?
right buttons now.
The Enforcer stopping.
Whoa.
Oh, and a nice
Would you
reversal
look at
there by
this?
Bryce.
Can you believe it?
This is an undying will to succeed.
But is it enough here?
Whoa, whoa.
Clearly intent on destroying that
Dropping the
leg.
knee.
Watch it.
Here we go.
This has gotta be
1,
Yeah, maybe.
2, oh. So
He's
close,
delivering an
yet so
old-fashioned
very far away.
butt
The
kicking
match
right here.
continues here. Bryce Jordan kicking out at the
there's
last
the count.
second. The Enforcer continues to assault Cold, keeping this,
Here we
keeping
go.
Now
Bryce
Cassidy
Jordan
got it.
Wow. Color me impressed,
from
Cole.
being able to tag out. Taking out the knee there. 1, 2, and a save by Cold at the last second.
Not going to win many matches
The
with that
Enforcer.
move.
This could be big. Oh, no. Wait a minute, Cole. What's he going to do here? Uh-oh. Big move coming.
And the ref starts the count.
Going for it all here. And now Cassidy
Nice
got
German
it.
suplex is going for the cover 1,
What a save.
but a save
That's what I
by
call
Cold.
killing two birds with one stone.
Again, the
Starts
crowd
to feel like a
standing
broken
on their
record
feet.
with that move.
Not a single person in the arena sitting down
Oh,
right
he
now.
missed. Oh,
Very
nobody home that
excited
time.
to see what is going to happen
Suplex.
next. And Troy Cassidy doing a little jig
There's the
there in the
switch.
corner before the tag. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing, but anyways. anyways. Oh, nice.
That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else.
Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
Look out.
Cold in a precarious situation, spilling to the outside of the ring there. The Enforcer with a hard chop to the chest of Cold. Taking him out side of the ring
Looks
here.
to me like the
But
gas
Cold,
tank is at about halfway. You want to make sure it doesn't get close enough to E, though. That's for sure.
Uh-oh.
Cold now taking the Enforcer over to the
If he
barricades,
keeps up this pace, this
into
could
the
turn
steel
real
steps,
ugly real
and Bryce
fast.
Jordan and Cold
that missed him
are
all
both
right.
mounting an
Hey, did you
assault
look before
here.
firing? What an idiot.
Oh, accidentally attacking Cold there. Bryce Jordan
Here we
with a
go.
smack to the
Back
face,
inside the ring.
but he keeps
What do
the
you mean
Enforcer
We're still
to the outside of the
Cole,
ring.
it's them. They're inside the ring.
You may have noticed some of the subtle changes
What
here
great
to the
action we've had in this
NGW
match.
Proving
I'm
Grounds
absolutely loving it, Cole. Come on,
arena.
aren't you? Look how excited
I'll
you
try
are.
to get that uploaded to Community Creations. I've added some
What a
details
look
to
in
the
that breaker.
turnbuckle pads, the little yellow detailing there, and then some of the rafter decals have been updated as well.
Coming back from that.
Hard elbow straight to the forehead of the Enforcer. 1, 2, but a save. Troy Cassidy breaking up that cover of the Enforcer.
No kidding.
And Cole back at it. These two men have been doing battle for a long time now. Very back and forth action between these two men. And a tag out to Troy.
A little bit of punishment here. Nothing to be overly concerned about, though. Man, this is
that's still going on here. An exploder into the turnbuckle.
Yeah, one of those you never want to see in.
Troy Cassidy taking control of Cold.
Not today, too fast.
And there's the tag.
And he finally gets out of the ring.
Nice reversal there by Bryce Jordan. The Enforcer taking a little bit of a breather out there on the apron.
Damage has been done. He's
Troy Cassidy
here with this attack.
really taking it to him, pummeling the face of Bryce Jordan, and he picks him up on top of the shoulders, and he drops him to the mat.
Oh, there it is. I have a
Going for it.
For the win. Let's do this.
1, 2, 3, and the league takes the victory over the tag team champions. Not for the tag team titles tonight, but they do get the victory. And the DOA Coalition can't do anything about it, at least not tonight. Have to wait and see what happens next Monday. But for now, the league has the opportunity to celebrate. Take a look at some of the highlights here. We'll see
And look at the impact in these highlights.
the events that unfolded in this matchup. Very different story from Sunday night at Emergence, when DOA Coalition was victorious in defending the World Tag Team titles against the league.
We may be looking at the match of the year.
And that seems to have been the decisive moment there.
Let's go to the highlights here.
Or no, that was the sorry, sorry, that was the first time, the first attempt by Troy Cassidy. Here we go. Nice slow motion action there. As we take a closer look at those final moments, the Enforcer seemingly stumbling over to stop Cold from breaking up that pin.
The Samurai, Troy Cassidy, and the Enforcer, the League.
You want to talk about a tag team war? We most definitely witnessed just that. This was from bell to bell, a clinic in tag team wrestling. Kudos to everyone.
I love tag team matches, and that was one of the best I've seen in a while.
I don't care how many wins you have. Whenever your hand is raised in victory, a certain level of excitement comes over you.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
You got that right, brother. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event. A ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship here in the main event of NGW Episode 7. We'll see who the rightful Intercontinental Champion is. Is it Max Nakamoto or is it Neil Cody? Tonight we will find out as these two men compete for the undisputed Intercontinental Champion.
The following champion versus champion contest is a ladder match, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger from Osaka, Japan. He is the Intercontinental Champion, Max Sakamoto. And his opponent, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Kid Dynamite.
This guy will settle for nothing short of a victory here tonight.
Competitors do crazy things when that title is hanging high above the ring.
And there's the bell.
This match has started. This is a classic. Two guys battling it out one-on-one. Remember, only the strong survive.
Oh, out of nowhere. Oh, there's another hit.
This match is giving me flashbacks of Shawn Michaels and Ray. Ow! How about we touch on Kid a little bit?
Just looking at those eyes, there's somebody who is convinced they're going to be the one to walk away with the title tonight.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Hey, what a move. Well, we're on the move here.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
Back where it belongs, inside the ring.
He's too good inside the ring. Good grief, tremendous impact with that ladder.
Never have so few inches seemed so far away.
Look at this, just a little further. Look at this hang time, Cole.
Incredible.
This guy's just getting worn out. He's showing no signs of letting up.
You can see him.
Here we go. The title might be coming down right now. Oh, this is scary. I can tell you from experience, it feels like you're 10 miles in the air now.
Nicely done.
Good grief. How is he still conscious? Not a lot of spring left in his step right now. Yet another one for the highlight reel.
We're watching someone toying with their opponent. I don't know if the manhandling is going to end anytime soon, but this is almost inhumane.
Putting a downward thrust on that elbow drop.
Ooh, it landed right on the money, too.
This is what makes him so dangerous. Look past the ring at the thousands and thousands of WWE fans in attendance. Each and every one of them are having a great time tonight.
Oh, you're right about that. You always have a great time when you attend the WWE event live, just like we are here tonight. This is wonderful.
You have to wonder just how widespread the back pain is. We'll find out soon enough.
No kidding. This is bad. He's in full-on attack mode now, making it look easy. He didn't need a GPS to find the mark.
No rules in this ladder match. There's not even a ref in the ring.
No, and that ladder is going to come into play. You can count on that. Watch it!
And now Kid got it.
You can never count Kid out. Yow!
That move may have put the entire WWE roster on notice.
He sees it!
Great reversal.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Not today, too fast.
And
he eats the canvas.
The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet. And down he goes. Wow, he's still down after that. Oh, out of nowhere.
These guys are showing amazing fortitude up to this point, but which will be the one to get to the top of that ladder and win this?
He's made it back to the title. Can he bring it down this time? It's not going to take long to bring it down now. You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
What happened to you? You used to love being outside the ring.
Working again on bringing that championship down.
Never have so few inches seemed so far away.
Oh, this is scary. I can tell you from experience, it feels like you're 10 miles in the air now.
This could be the match right here. Can he do it?
This is it. This is going to be it.
Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The breeze may give him a cold. Look at this. Just a little further. He's right there. He unhooks that thing, and this is over.
Working again on bringing that championship down.
He's wasting little time here, trying to bring down the prize.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
Did you see that? Did you hear that? It seems that someone is very comfortable using a weapon against an opponent.
A fever pitch is here in the WWE Universe.
You're right about that. The crowd is buzzing. They're ready for this thing to get underway.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Attacking from the top. Oh, no! Oh, I mean, I'm not sure. But with a miss like that, I'm wondering if he has something in his eye.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him. Keep the action inside the ring. That's where you're going to win this thing. Oh, his body has to be broken right now.
These guys have shown amazing fortitude up to this point, but which will be the one to get to the top of that ladder and win this match?
Well, that remains to be seen, Cole. But at this point, it could be any one of these guys. Oh!
Gosh, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone utilize a splash like that.
Yeah, that splash was a thing of beauty.
We're looking at complete domination here.
He's just a few inches from victory. Any second, that thing's coming down. Oh my gosh, the title is within reach. He's right there. He unhooks that thing and this gut check time. Can he reach the title before his opponent stops him?
Unleashes the German suplex for the takedown. Better be careful. This could lead to a pinwheel.
A pinwheel? Oh my gosh, I'd love to see a pinwheel.
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
Look out!
Man, he might need to get a new identification photo taken after this one's over.
You're not kidding. After this one's over, his own mother won't recognize him. I'm not sure I can watch this. Cole, what's he got in mind? Oh, look at the emotion. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
Inside the ring now.
Finally, let's get this done inside the ring. This one's over if he grabs the title. It's not going to take long to bring it down now. The title is only inches away. He can't do it. He can't get that thing unhooked. Uh-oh, climbing the turnbuckle. Watch out. That drop kick takes him down.
That'll leave you dizzy in a hurry.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
Call your friends, let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match.
You're right about that. Cole, call your one friend.
Some damage has been dished out, but certainly not enough to assume this one's even close to being over.
What's he going to do here? What's he going to do here?
I have a feeling under normal circumstances we would have seen a pinfall by now, but this one isn't about pinfalls, it's about climbing the ladder.
Yeah, I agree, Cole. Given the punishment we've seen dished out so far, you'd have to think this one would have been over a long time ago if this was a traditional match.
Back in the ring again.
Good. Keep it in the ring, guys. Only a few inches separate him from his goal. Any second, that thing's coming down.
He's got the title. He's got the title.
I think he almost has it. And he wins! He wins the ladder match! I can't believe what we saw in that match. Oh, there were some unbelievable highlights. Watch this. Oh, those WWE competitors tore this arena apart.
Here are your winners and new Intercontinental Champion, Max Sakamoto.
Gets it done to pick up the win.
That's a statement win, Michael. That's a win that says, hey, everybody, look at me.
We knew this ladder match was going to be exciting, but I'm not sure anybody expected the level of excitement we just saw.
Max Sakamoto taking the Intercontinental Championship for himself in an undisputed championship match between him and Neil Cody. Looks like Neil Cody may have taken a severe bump on the head or something because they got a little confused there at the end. But either way, pretty epic match. Very nice main event. It's gonna end it out for tonight on NGW Proving Grounds Episode 7 as we move towards one night only. The next pay-per-view in the series, just a couple of weeks away. Max Sakamoto will be defending that Intercontinental Championship. We're not sure against who just yet. That will come in the next week or so. In the meantime, hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you next time. This is ChomoArigato signing out.